No, he's cool.
Daddy worked hard for his dollar. He said some folks don't, but that's okay. Well, they won't know which road to follow, because an easy street might lead you astray. I'll take the dirt road, it's all I know. I've been a-walking it for years, it's gone where I need to go. It ain't easy, it ain't supposed to be. So I'll take my time, and life won't pass me by, 'cause it's right there to find on the dirt road. I have lived life in the fast lane. You gotta watch your back, it looks both ways. When it's said and done, the time we have is borrowed. You better make real sure you hit it the right way. I'll take the dirt road, it's all I know. I've been a-walking it for years, it's gone where I need to go. It ain't easy, it ain't supposed to be. So I'll take my time, and life won't pass me by, 'cause it's right there to find. I'll take the dirt road, it's all I know. I've been a-walking it for years, it's gone where I need to go. It ain't easy, it ain't supposed to be. So I'll take my time, and life won't pass me by, 'cause it's right there to find on the dirt road. On the dirt road. know she's my heart. I really love New York City. She's lived and died so many times. You know life can be real tough on my New York City. But she's fine. She always survives.
Son of a bitch!
Shit just got real.
What could possibly go wrong?
Here we go.
We are live.
Who
Who
do we get out there?
I just got to share it out. I found it a little, I don't know, something was, I can't seem to post it on my page, but it's all right. I posted yours on Gators, so that'll do.
And I posted yours as well on my through my page.
I don't even see it on X. That's the funny part. And I'm on my phone. It's so weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I did that. I did that right through my computer, not my phone this time. So, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Maybe
It's there. I've seen it.
Yeah, Gator saw it.
When you
I
go to
really
the
saw it too.
homepage, you see it.
Yeah.
I don't
And
see
I
it.
reposted Bruno's and as well as my own. I'm a vain son bitch, so I reposted my own shit.
Well, I can't. I only reposted yours and Bruno's because I do not see mine. Oh, I finally see yours, Gator. All right, so maybe it's my phone.
You know, hey, I'm on my own. I'm on my own schedule, like Jimmy Buffett. You know, I'm in Margaritaville.
Margaritaville. Oh yeah,
That's right.
Jeez, I wish I was there.
Me too. I'll find it somewhere.
All right, I see it now.
I'm gonna Margaritaville my way backstage so I can chill. I just want to pop out and say, yeah, right now I'm showing there's 28 and climbing
oh
of
nice.
our faithful.
Hey folks.
So yeah, so they're climbing. There's folks in the well, I say folks. There is folks. Yep, there's American Patriot.
Yep.
He's in there. What's up, brother? He's out there.
At least we got it right.
Somebody running my YouTube is there. Hello, me. So I don't know who the hell that is, but hello, me. What's going on, Gator, on YouTube? And Bruno, hello, Bruno, on YouTube.
Well, let's mind our P's and Q's if we are on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. They don't like me. They don't. Like me.
Just a little FYI.
And that's almost too much of an F bomb. You said F.
I said FYI for your information.
I know, but you said F. You said the letter F. That's just
I
about
know,
enough.
but I didn't say.
That's enough for fucking. That's enough for
There's a
YouTube.
difference between FYI and the F bomb. two different things.
Well, I'm going to be backstage. Peace out.
See ya.
Way cool.
Well, I'm glad we're here tonight. It's going to be a little interesting. Gator is going to be in the back room, just chilling. Bruno is going to kind of be in between here and there. And Hank is the co-host. So I'm going to do the best that I can. And Hank is going to pick up the slack,
We're gonna
whether
be,
he likes it or not.
no, we're gonna be fine. There's no doubt in my mind. You know what I mean? Muslims suck worse than Democrats.
Well, there's always that possibility.
Oh, they do.
Just saying.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, is it immigration or is it a
invasion.
an invasion? It's definitely an invasion.
Well,
Immigration. I don't think anybody in this country would have a problem with anybody like came across the border with their family for a better life, right? But
True.
not at 150,000 a month being pumped in by different companies through the southern countries through the southern border. Do you know what I mean? And now that the southern border is closed, how many people are coming in through the northern border?
A few.
And
Quite a
let's
few.
be honest, there's not too many family units.
That's right. There's not too many family units.
If you look, it's mostly single males.
Right.
So that's problematic.
That's very problematic. Very problematic. But with the Muslims, though, they're different. They do bring their families. As a matter of fact, they have a couple of wives. And all they do is reproduce. And they're all on a dime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're just sucking on our tax dollars. And they got to go. Every one of them. Well, all the illegal aliens, they all got to go. They all got to go.
Well, my biggest issue with them is, and you will see by some of the videos we have this evening, they are not coming here for a better life. They're not coming here to assimilate. They are not coming here to become part of the fabric of this country. They are coming here to take over.
Yeah.
And you will see some of that through some of these videos.
They're Obama's army.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
I believe that you are right, Hank.
He said something a long time ago about having a group of folks that were like, if he had a group of people that would like an army or whatever it was that he was talking about. Well, this is them. You know what I mean? I mean, even when he first came in president, the first thing he did is he did a worldwide tour, and he went all to the Arab countries, apologizing for the United States being the United States. I mean, hello, give me a fucking break. And every time this guy turned around, he's giving the Muslims something. You know what I mean? Even Iran.
Yeah.
Iran. Pallets of cash. Pallets of fucking cash. Now, did they take any of that cash and put it into this, into their population? No. Or they maybe a little bit, to keep things going, but that money went right into Iran's military complex. And you can see what Trump is dealing with right now. And everybody on the other side of the fence, Democrats, because they suck too, are doing nothing but hamstringing them behind the scenes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really is amazing. Democrats, to me, and I know I've said this before, they suck. But these motherfuckers do everything they can to hurt the United States. In any position, they're doing everything they can to hurt the United States. Democrats are a clear and present danger to this United States with the Muslim population. Absolutely.
And I don't want this to be like we're bashing immigrants, because that is not what we're doing. I mean, for the love of God, I am the daughter of immigrants. I am the daughter of legal immigrants into this country.
I'm not
certainly not bashing immigration. What I'm bashing is illegal immigration. And what I'm bashing is people coming here and not being grateful for the opportunity that's being given to them, and two, not wanting to assimilate. They want to come here and want to change what America is. No,
Yeah.
you wanted to come here. You are here. Now be grateful that you are allowed to be here
I'll get out.
and do
Yeah.
something positive with the opportunity of being in this great country.
Yeah, but
And if
that's
you're
not the
not
case.
happy, we'll
They get it.
gladly send you back home to wherever the hell you came from.
I agree. I totally agree with that. But the Muslim population is special, though. You know,
Well,
these-
that they are concerning to me. And again, I've been in New York City all my life, and I said this a long, long time ago, because I'm pretty sure that we were one of the first places that had them in abundance. And I knew from a long time ago, way before 9/11, way before any of this crap that's going on today. And I knew back then it was going to be a problem. And you'll
Yeah.
see. You'll see with these videos that it is a problem. And they're in every state. Every single state that we have, 50 states, they're in all 50 states.
Oh yeah,
Um,
and they're building mosques like rabbits breed, for Christ's sakes.
Right. And that's
You know
the
what I
other
mean?
thing I was going to say. They are building mosques all over. We're pushing well over, I forgot the number, but I'm going to check my Google search. I hate when I forget shit.
That wouldn't be the Alzheimer's setting in there, would it?
It could be.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
No,
But I
it's
couldn't.
quite all right.
I had to
Listen.
throw it up. Yeah.
All right. There are approximately 3,000 mosques.
What?
3,000.
Wow. No shit. A
Yes,
mosque in
shit.
every corner. Wow.
3,000 of them,
Wow.
according to Google.
Wow. That's a lot of shit. I just real quick, I have to do something now too, because that's a lot of folks. I mean, a lot of mosques.
And they even have them where there is, and I can't remember offhand the state. They're building them, even though there's a very small population of them in that state, but they're building them like crazy, which kind of makes you wonder, why is that? Why would you be building all these mosques in a state that only has a handful of Muslims? Doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know. I really don't know. But they have to have a plan. You know what I mean?
Well,
And not only that, right? Where are they getting the money to do this?
well,
I mean,
you can. I'm not gonna. There is some paper trail that leads to the Muslim Brotherhood, and forgot the name of the other
CARE.
organization. What is it?
CARE.
or
Yeah.
CARE?
Yeah.
They're getting a lot of funding from them.
Wow. I mean, that's like 3,000, and yeah, I mean that's just a lot. Wow. I didn't realize it was that many mosques. You know, it's only 50 states, 3,000. I mean, that's like it's like
Right, and they're
that's
fairly
like
new
60
here,
to a state right now. You know, what's that?
and they're fairly new here. You know what I
And
mean?
they're fairly
It's
new,
not
right?
like
And
they've been
so
here for
up until recently,
Right.
I mean, as a kid growing up in New York, because you're born and bred in New York, right? How many churches
Yes.
have you known to burn?
well, that's you're going to see. I got a video of that too, because
You know
that
what I
is
mean?
becoming very common. And
Yeah.
I can't, listen, I can't say for sure what it is because I don't know, but it certainly has happened in other countries.
Oh yeah, Europe. Yeah, France, right?
Right, and that's
Notre
where I'm
Dame.
going with it.
You know,
And who's doing it in Europe? Who's burning those churches down in Europe?
Muslims.
Muslims are doing that,
And they're doing it in New York too.
Wow.
and they're doing it in New York too.
But by the way, don't forget to add the funding that they're getting also is from our tax dollars.
Oh yes, a lot of that as well.
Yeah, you know, all that fraud and
What do you
everything.
mean? From what? From NGOs?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, USAID was part of it also. They were they were involved in that too.
Oh my God. You know, that's just that baffles my mind, right? I mean, and once again, the Democrats are, you know, they're like, okay, they go with this. Anything to hurt this country, they're for it. You know
And
what I mean?
that's what I don't understand. I mean, what is the end game?
Well, the
what
end game is if they continue on it, they're even hurting their own kids' future.
You think? I mean, their kids, their grandkids, their
Yeah,
great grandkids. I mean, we're going to go down this road. It ain't going to be pretty
it ain't
for
going to be pretty, right?
the next generations of children coming up.
Yeah. I agree totally. You know, I mean, you know, marrying kids at 9 years of age, gang rapes, you know,
You don't have to look any further than what is happening in the UK to realize what is coming our way.
It's coming our way. It's coming our way. You know, I can only pray and hope the Irish really turn the tables over there, you know, because I think
they can possibly turn the tables in Ireland. I don't know about the UK. I really don't.
Well, I think once one does it, you know what I mean? They start to fall. Europe just had didn't they just have a vote where they voted to deport illegal aliens? Like
in the UK, I don't know about the UK.
So, yeah, I seen something about that. I'll have to find it and I'll post it. But from what I understand, there was a vote, and the vote was to deport illegal aliens because I don't think they can support that anymore. They just ain't got the room. And even in Ireland, the people that they're having a problem with, you know, they're moving out. You know what I mean? But they're going to England. Do you know what I mean? It's not like they're going back to their own country. Yeah, that's really something. That's a shame too, and it's going to be a shame here too as well. I mean, Obama was the worst thing that ever fucking happened to this country, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
That's what I said.
You know, without a doubt.
Sorry, I'm trying to get Diesel a backstage link.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's
That's
fine.
why I'm kind of looking down. I got to see what I'm doing.
Yep, go ahead.
No, it's done.
Oh, okay.
Diesel, if you're listening, I just sent you a link.
And don't forget, we do have some videos. We do have some videos, and I do have one ready to pull up when you're ready.
Whenever you're ready, you can put on the first one, and then we'll discuss it.
Bring it. Let's bring it. Bring it on.
Yeah. Here it comes. You're the host.
We're ready.
As they say, with the mostest. Here we go.
Hostess with the mostest.
Is so fantastic.
I love that.
Why do Muslims always flee to Christian countries? Why not go to Saudi or another Muslim country?
Well, because Saudi Arabia actively prevents their Muslim neighbors from going there. And the UK government or the US...
But why does Saudi prevent migrants going there?
Look, I'm not an ambassador for the Saudi government.
Isn't it because Christian lands are free and tolerant and open? And isn't that the very thing that Muslims try and change when they arrive in our country? Why not go to Saudi? Why not go to another country where
because when you have
Muslim
a kid,
faith is practiced? Tell me.
When you have a kid, on your hands, you try to find any refuge. Literally, you would go across the Mediterranean even if you don't know how to swim. You would do anything possible for your 2-year-old.
We don't see any women and children on the boats across the Med.
Today, we have 43 state delegates in the United States who are Muslim. If they want to run for Congress, we may end up with about 50 members of Congress in the next 6 years. That's
Deadly.
really the essence.
That's fucking
of
deadly.
dismantling the system of injustice is to replace it.
Hey, man, dildo.
Eid Mubarak. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It
Speak English.
such an honor to be here with all of you on this blessed day. I want to say thank you to the Brooklyn Islamic Center.
Of reflection, as we say, brothers and sisters, after Ramadan.
Now, the most important part of that video was the guy that was in between there saying that they're looking to get 50 seats.
Yeah, that's you.
That is what concerns me. And you know what? I've been on X for more or less 3 years, give or take. And I've heard a lot of garbage on here in regards, well, New York City voted this in, they deserve it, blah, 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 whatever, whatever. Believe it or not, the state of New York, we are 46% Republican. We have absolutely zero representation, sadly. We don't deserve it. And I just I want people to be mindful that this shit is spreading like a plague. And
It is a plague.
You wanna sit here and you wanna mock what's happening in New York. What you really should be doing is opening up your eyes and seeing that it's spreading and it's going to come to a state near you. So, which is the reason why I'm trying to wake people up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's cancer. Is all it is. It's nothing but cancer. I mean, you would think, right? You would think that, and if they've got the money to building mosques and building communities and building towns, you know, they've got the money to support people to go to Congress, and they don't have to go into big places. They're just going to find places that are like, you know, maybe there's nobody running. You know what I mean? I think there's a person in South Carolina who is Muslim, and she's saying she's a Republican, and she's the only Republican running in South Carolina, or is it North Carolina? It's somewhere down there, and that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? That's just absolutely ridiculous. How they can get in there, and they should not be allowed to hold a federal office if they're you know, an invader or an immigrant, whatever the fuck you want to call them. You know what I mean? It should not be allowed. Foreign people should not be allowed in our government. I've been
saying that for a long time.
They have to at least 1 or 2 generations. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And even then, I mean, when they're brought up to hate this country, I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
If you hate this country, why do you want to run for office?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, I do know. They want to hurt us.
Oh, yeah. And they want to change. They want to change what?
Well, it's a transfer of wealth. They're going to take what we have, and they're going to through taxes, fees, levies, and all that shit, and they're gonna strip them from us, and they're going to give them to fucking people who don't work. I mean, New York is a perfect example. You see what Mandami's doing. He's going to bring that fucking state to ruin. That state to ruin.
Well,
right?
if you paid attention, he just gave himself almost a 20% increase in salary. Okay.
Yeah.
He promised free buses.
Didn't get them.
Bus fares have gone up.
Yep.
He's promised rent freeze. Rents are at an all-time high.
Yep.
He's promising all this free shit. Ain't nobody getting anything for free.
Right.
Like I keep telling people, there's no such thing as a free lunch. Any
Right.
real New Yorker knows that. There's no such thing as a free lunch.
Right.
And in the meantime, everything has gotten more and more expensive.
Right. I agree with that. But now his committees are working in that city, right? Like the person who's in charge of like abandoned real estate, or
Oh yes.
didn't he create a new commission on landlords or something like that, or
Right.
housing development, or
Yes.
or renters community service or some fucking thing?
Yes.
You know, where they can go in there and just start finding the shit out of the landlord because of, I don't know, whatever defect they might find, forcing them into court, you know, which basically is saying, you know, you got to give your property up, pal, because we're not going to stop until we get it. You know what I mean? He's going to bring you.
Be mindful that New York City already is the biggest landlord through NYCHA, the Housing Authority of New York City. Okay,
Yeah.
NYCHA. All these buildings are in, when I say shambles, okay, it takes them upwards of 3 years to make any kind of, say you got a leak in your bathroom, it could take them upwards of 3 years to come and fix it. So
shit.
really, in all honesty, the worst slumlord is New York City through these NYCHA buildings.
Right, and they need more. They need more. So they're going to get residential real estate. They're going to get private ownership. They're going to get whatever the fuck can put their hands on, and they're going to sell it off, or they're going to put it in somewhere where they're making money on it. Do you know what I mean?
I can't remember the gentleman's name. He does have an X account. He put out a video that I shared the other day, and he's right. All these people that are cheering on this rent freeze, what's going to end up happening is these landlords will end up forfeiting these properties.
Yeah.
And then the city of New York will let them bid on it or whatever, or however they're going to do it.
And he's on a dollar. Yeah.
And they're going to redevelop these buildings, and
then
these people
charge
are going to get pushed out anyway.
And right, and then they're going to charge the new people in right through the ass.
Right.
You know
And you know
what
what? In some ways, I'm sorry to say it, but these people kind of deserve it. I mean, I get it. I get that there are people that need help. I do understand that. But there are also people that abuse this system.
Right. Right.
And that's just a fact.
Yeah. Yeah. What else we got? We got another video coming up? We got something else we got cooking?
Yeah, we got boho and the rise of Islam in America.
Yeah, this will work.
I did BHO, so I go call him boho. Anyway.
BHO.
Here we go. Yeah. Barack Hussein Obama.
Piece of fucking shit.
That makes my mouth feel weird when I say that. Here we go. It's on.
Assalamu alaikum. We are no longer a Christian nation.
We do not consider ourselves a Christian nation.
The United States has been enriched by Muslim Americans. Since our founding, American Muslims have enriched the United States.
Bullshit.
Many other Americans have Muslims in their families or have lived in a Muslim majority country. I know because I am one of them. But my father came from a Kenyan family that includes generations of Muslims. As a boy, I spent several years in Indonesia and heard the call of the azan at the break of dawn. I have known Islam on 3 continents before coming to the region where it was first revealed. That experience guides my conviction. As the Holy Quran tells us, the Holy Quran teaches that The Holy Quran tells us, and the Holy Quran also says, we will convey our deep appreciation for the Islamic faith, which has done so much over the centuries to shape the world. Islam is not part of the problem in combating violent extremism. It is an important part of promoting peace. Islam has always been a part of America's story. There is a mosque in every state in our union and over 1,200 mosques within our borders. You know, one of the points I want to make is that if you actually took the number of Muslims, Americans, you know, we'd be one of the largest Muslim countries in the world. Let there be no doubt, Islam is a part of America.
He did bow to the Muslim king, while he did not do it to the British Queen of England. And by bowing, he showed the world that I am subservient. I do bow down to you as a Muslim king, something no other president has done with Saudi Arabia. The Saudi king is his peer. He is not his subordinate in order to bow for him. And this is exactly what Obama did.
Let me speak as clearly and as plainly as I can. America is not and never will be at war with Islam.
Thank you. And Ed Shema Mubarak.
How do you like that?
Go fuck your hand. You know what I mean?
What
Jeez.
a piece of shit, you know?
Well, again, you know what? If you listen to what he's saying, he's predicting what our future is going to be if people don't wake.
He's helped push it along.
Oh, absolutely. But people
Yeah, he's
are
put it
still,
into overdrive.
my whole point is he's been out of office for quite some time. He's still got his hand in this cookie jar one way or another.
Yeah. Oh no, he does.
Manipulating stuff. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, absolutely, he does.
Certainly, the 4 years that Biden was president, I think it was pretty much his third term. But that's my opinion.
No, I disagree with that. I disagree with that totally. He had his 2 terms. He fucked Trump out of his term. He fucked him right out of it.
Yep.
Okay, and he was still calling the shots behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Okay. And then he had Biden's fucking turn.
Yeah.
You
So
know what I
really,
mean?
it's his 4th term. But my whole point is, and I keep trying to tell people this too. On average, most Americans have what? 2 kids, 3 kids.
Yeah,
right?
average. Yeah.
Average 2 or 3 kids.
Yeah, I got
because
so.
that's pretty much what we could afford.
Yep. I came from 10.
They come here and they're having
Can't do that now.
5, 6, 7 kids. Okay.
Per wife.
They're going to outbirth us.
Per wife.
That's part of their plan.
Per wife.
Right. Yep. Per wife. I mean, you know how that goes. I don't even want to get into all that they have more than one wife and they marry whatever young wives. We'll leave it at that for lack of a better word. You know, the simple fact that they're telling us what they're going to do. And people are still
they're going to fuck us.
Yeah.
Now, if I was around someone and they every day kept telling me, well, I really want bad things to happen to you and I'm looking for the end, the demise of your life, I'm going to take that person at their word and I'm going to watch my back and I'm going to try to get that person before they get me.
Get me. Yeah.
Right.
Strike first. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
With these particular folks, you got to fucking what they tell you is what it is. You got to believe it.
And I mean, you both, Bruno, Gator, you are retired from the military of whatever capacity you were in there. Were you guys told or were you not told, well, if you go fight them over there, you won't have to fight them over here?
That was the concept. Yeah.
Okay. And what did they do?
Well, it's Democrats. They fucking brought him. They're letting him come in here. Everything that happens in this is Democrat. I don't give a fuck how you slice it. Every goddamn way that they can hurt this country, they're doing it. Anybody else wants to take a piece of the United States, they're like, oh yeah, what's the problem? Come on in. Yeah, we'll even pay for you to do that. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's amazing. It really is amazing. It boggles my mind. And what really boggles my mind, right, is that people just still vote these motherfuckers in.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean, look at what's going on with what is it? The Democrat Socialists of America, DSA.
Yeah.
I mean, they are outright telling you they want to see the demise of this country.
And bring in something new. Bring in something new, you know?
Yeah, new.
Something new.
Communism is not new.
No. It's scary. It's scary. It really is.
But you have all these young people that believe all this nonsense, and I don't know why.
I know why, because there's nothing there for them. What's there for them? What, Starbucks? Dunkin' Donuts? McDonald's? You know what I mean? Somebody lands a good job. Okay, maybe they're like, you know, I don't know, a hygienist at a dentist's office, or you know, maybe they were fortunate enough to go to college, become a doctor. You know what I mean? But on the most part, our kids are flailing out there. There's nothing there for them. Matter of fact, they'll if you told them they can walk on a land bridge from Earth to the moon, they'll fucking do it. And hey, you don't need any spacesuits. You're okay. You can make the walk. It'll be fine. They'll do it. There's nothing here for them. I've been saying this for a long time. You know, H-1B visas from Muslim countries come right over here. They're teaching our kids in school. Right? H-1B visas, just, you know, some company puts up, hey, we need 600 of them. Okay, here you go. Right? Those are kids that no longer have a job.
And that is a racket. I keep forgetting to send you the video that I found. You'll find it quite interesting. It's a racket.
It's a rocket.
Racket.
Oh, racket. I'm sorry. I heard wrong.
Not a rocket. A racket.
You know, I just think that's, you know, that's why our young kids right now, they're like, you could tell them anything and they're going to fucking believe it, because what's out there for them? I mean, even in Massachusetts and New York, people are leaving these two states, our two states, by the droves, because there's nothing here. Right. They graduate college and they go somewhere else because there is nothing fucking here for them. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. So naturally, they're going to fucking, oh yeah, well, this guy's got hope. He's got a dream. Oh yeah, it's communism. But hey, it sounds better than what I got right now. You know what I mean? I can't wait. Like say for example, the Muslims take over, right? And I know it's going to sound really fucked up, but it just came up. Say for example that they take over, and I convert to the Muslim faith, right? Does that mean I can go down to my local imam because my wife disrespected me and have her beaten in the fucking town square?
Pretty much.
Huh?
Pretty much.
If anything, right? If I was a woman in this country, I'd be like, well, hold on a second now. I didn't sign up for this one. You
know what though?
You know what I mean?
But Hank, if you really think about it, sadly, these women are delusional too. I mean, did you not see that young woman? Well, she wasn't that young, but anyway, late 30s, maybe early 40s, that moved to Ireland, and she's originally from New York City, did all that Palestinian protest stuff, and she's with this person, and this person took her life. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get how delusional could you possibly be?
Again, that is way fucked up. It's way fucked up. But again, I don't understand how young women can do that to themselves. You know what I mean? But they're doing it, right? I mean, they're coming over here, right? And Arabs. I mean, I don't know too much about them. I mean, when I was in the service, you know, Iran was under the Shah, and we were training those folks in the Air Force. You know, I never had respect for those troops because they were too busy fucking at the NCO or at the Yemen's Club at night, and you know, some of these guys, we had to take the test for them because if they went back to their country, they would have been killed if they failed. Do you know what I mean? It was bizarre.
Now, we were teaching them in the Army, in the Navy too. They were at our avionics schools and everything.
I believe that. Their brains weren't in it. They were too busy trying to fuck one another than they were to do what they're for. You know what I mean?
Lovely.
Or find a goat farm.
Or find a goat farm, one or the other. You know, they didn't allow too many goats there in Chinook. But
well, I don't. As far as the women, I don't understand any woman who. I'm just at a loss. I mean, you have all these women. Oh, women's rights, women's rights, women's rights. Hello, where are we going here? You're worried about women's rights, and these.
But yet, I'm gonna get on.
These women are beaten daily. They can't show anything but their eyes. They get beaten if their hair is showing.
You know that whole burqa thing. That's a national security event right there in the making. I don't give a fuck what you say. Right? How do we know they're not guys underneath that shit?
Well, you don't.
You don't. So it's all bullshit.
That's right.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it was California, which kind of makes sense, that a woman sued because of her driver's license. She wanted to take the picture with just, you know, the whole thing with her eyes. You know, you could just see her eyes. And they said that she couldn't. She'd have to show her face for the driver's license. Well, she sued California, and guess what? She won. So what does that tell you?
Well, that you know, there's a whole story about the judges, how they're brought into place and all that shit too. I mean, you know, Obama judges, Biden judges, Trump judges, they're all different. You know what I mean?
Well, why are we allowing it though?
Even Amy
as
Coney
American citizens, they're supposed to. Our politicians are supposed to represent us, correct?
Oh, they don't, but they are.
I mean, they don't.
We have nothing but
that's my whole point. When will we say, okay, enough is enough? We have zero representation because obviously they're not representing us. They're representing everybody else.
You know, Maura Healey, my governor, came out today and said that Trump has killed 2 people, you know what I mean, in the last week from ICE. You know what I mean? And I'm saying to myself, how many fucking people have you killed? Yeah. Right now? Okay. You know, how many people has she killed? Right? I mean, there was one particular case that actually made the news cycle for over 2 weeks where somebody from El Salvador, I think, or you know, somewhere down south, they were in one of Healy hotels. They call them Healy hotels, where they put all the illegal aliens. This guy raped his daughter. She's pregnant, and instead of doing anything about it, she just separated them. You know what I mean? Now that's, I don't know, rape, minor. So I don't know. Is that worse than just raping just a normal woman? I don't know. Apparently not to her, because we can just separate them and, you know, the story will go away, you know? Well, the story came back when another illegal alien who happened to have, you know, machine guns with, you know, the whatchamacallit, so 30-round clips, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how many kilos of cocaine he had in his room plus cash, you know what I mean? And he ended up in the same hotel as the pregnant girl. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just the whole thing is a friggin' mess. And she's like telling people that, you know, Trump killed 2 people. Look at the fucking death that's happened in Massachusetts. How about the stadium in Philadelphia that got killed there from a Massachusetts illegal alien that was given a fucking license? You know what I mean? It's all over the place. These people just, you know, it's Democrats. It's
well,
Democrats.
they only seem to be concerned when it's one of the illegals being killed, but yet
Right.
how many women, how many young girls, how many people have been killed by illegal immigrants in this country, and you never hear them utter a word, not a word. Do they ever say, I forget that little girl's name, the 12-year-old that was killed, brutally raped and killed.
Yeah, wasn't that the one in Texas?
But I mean, for the love of Jesus, she was 12 years old.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. If you can buy a girl at 90, and that's what they're doing. They're buying a girl from a family, right? They, you know, 2 chickens, a goat, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? They're actually buying a human being from a family who's you know, getting something for that child. And then, you know, the kid's 9 years old. Now we're going to get married? Are you shitting me?
Well,
are you shitting me? This is how these people are. This is what they are. It ain't right. I know why they talk about 79 virgins, because you're 9 years old. You're free game. There ain't no fucking virgins over there. It just don't happen.
No.
You know what I mean?
Well, again, I really hope that people wake up.
Yeah.
Because we're going down a very crazy road.
Obama pushed this thing. He put this on the launch pad. He
and
fed
this has nothing to do with, you know, I'm not being racist. I'm not.
Yeah.
It really has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I am.
It's got to do with our way of life.
The daughter of legal immigrants to this
Christian country, you know.
Well, they certainly want to change that, don't they?
Yes, they do. They want to change that. That's not right. That's not right. That's all right. I'm a fucking asshole. You know, even when Joe Biden was in office, a lot of the staff that was in the White House was the same staff that Obama had when he was there.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You
know what I mean? And a good majority of them were Iranians. Did you know that?
That I did not know.
Yeah. Jared is one of them. She's Iranian, right? Or that FBI guy, Stork, Peter Stork, he's Iranian, right? Yeah, they're all over. There's a lot of them that had Iranian backgrounds, Muslim backgrounds. Absolutely. And they should go. We should get rid of them. We should do something. You know what I mean? Sharia law? Absolutely not. Do you know what I mean? You know, Texas, they built this community. They didn't even pull permits for it. They just did it. You know what I mean?
Well, see, that's the whole problem that I have.
And they should tear it down. We got equipment to do that.
But at this point, there's been a lot of things done that we know shouldn't have happened, but did.
Did, right.
But yet, nobody is held accountable.
Well, yeah.
Where is the accountability?
It's the fucking Wild West.
Of course,
United
it's
States
going to
become the Wild West.
continue.
Yeah.
But when you say it's going to continue if nobody's paying the piper, you know, I mean, if you got some guy like whatever, Joey up the block is a thief and he keeps robbing houses, but he's not held accountable, he's going to keep robbing houses, no?
Well, they've proven that now lately because, you know, they got matter of fact, they don't even bring somebody in unless it's over $2,000 now.
Well,
yeah.
You see where I'm going with this, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we have morons running this country.
Yeah, I mean, stealing is stealing, right? You know, like in Massachusetts, if you have a gun that's unregistered, or if it's you know, the serial numbers of the face, whatever it was, it's an illegal gun. That's supposed to be a minimum 1 year. 1 year in jail. You know what I mean? Now, if commit a robbery, and the fact that you've got this gun, now that just enhances the jail time. But the first charges that go, or that get knocked right off the slate, are the gun charges. Do you know what I mean? So it just comes down to like a simple robbery. They do a little time, a little probation, back out on the street.
Well, didn't that guy just get not even 5 years? The truck driver that pulled that whole U-turn, I forget what state, I think it was North Carolina, where he killed
a family of 4 or something, a family of 5 or something.
4 or 5 people. He only got 4.5 years. Are you kidding me?
He'll probably be out in 2 with good behavior.
What?
He'll probably be out in 2 with good behavior.
You follow what I'm saying, though? It's crazy. He only got 4.5 years or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, people don't have to pay now. People don't pay anymore.
How about going after whatever governor, whatever state gave him that CDL license? Whoever the governor is in that state should have to pay the piper too.
I believe so. I would love to see them come in and clap her in onions.
Yeah.
I would love to see them come in here, clap, and just walk her out the front fucking door for everybody to see.
Yeah,
the fucking Queen of the North. What a piece of shit she is. She's committed to spending billions of fucking dollars on illegal aliens that's coming out of our ass. And this green new fucking deal that they're talking about net zero by 2050. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all coming out of our ass. Yeah. It's very expensive in here in Massachusetts. It's ridiculous, and it doesn't have to be that way.
Well,
what gave them or her the right to fucking do that?
It's the same thing that's happening here in New York State, the whole state, not just New York City, the state of New York. Everyone's electric bill went up by probably 70%, if not more. And why is that? It really has nothing to do with the electric. It has to do with all this Green New Deal bullshit that Kathy Hochul got into bed with.
Oh, hey, I see Cass has showed up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Silver Bell, I'm like you. My parents immigrated from Malaysia and Taiwan to give me a better life, and they love this country so much.
Yep, and those are the kind of immigrants you want. You want immigrants that are grateful for an opportunity, grateful to the country that took them in, and want to contribute to this country. Not, you know what? Right now, we're not getting people like that. We're getting takers. Give me. Give me welfare. Give me housing. Give me food stamps. Give me. And I'm not going to give anything to this country. I'm just going to take from this country. That's bullshit.
That's total bullshit. I agree.
So.
But that's what we got. And the Democrats are giving it to them. Hand over. They just hand it. Here you go. There you go. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Well, absolutely. Bruno, do we have another video? I can't hear you.
I had to turn my mic on. Yeah, there's one right down there waiting for it to come up. So when you want it,
yeah, we're ready when you are.
Here it comes.
Melting pot. We do not want to melt into American society and disappear. We want to go into American society with Islamic ideals and revamp their thinking. Melt into American society and disappear. We want to go into American society with Islamic ideals and revamp their thinking. We want to revamp them. We want to turn them into Muslim individuals. We shouldn't have feelings of distaste for them or intolerance because they're potential Muslim. Education is one of the most important areas that Muslims have to address. And while our final objective is not just to become part of the system that we experience now and that we see, our final objective is to create our own Islamic systems, and not only create Islamic systems for Muslims, but to look at all the other people who are sharing this country with us as potential Muslims. And in that long-range process of making America Muslim, all of America Muslim.
In a pig's ass.
Well,
Ooh,
you see what I'm saying now? Again, they're not coming here to assimilate.
Right.
They're coming here to take over.
Right.
That's the intention. The intention is come into this country, outbirth us, and make sure that we become a Muslim country, an Islamic country, or however the hell you want to word it.
Wow.
You know, when people tell you who they are,
you got to believe them.
Kind of believe them.
Got to believe them. Absolutely.
Just saying.
Absolutely. We're not here. We don't want to come. We're here to change them. We're coming here to change you. Yeah, I like that. You know, that is just absolutely outrageous. You know,
And
again,
our politicians are letting it happen. They know what's happening. They're letting it.
They're encouraging it.
Yeah. Who do you think is giving them all the money they're getting is coming from the Middle East?
When you know
over there, that's how they're doing it.
Again, I always forget her name. What is her name? Omar, whatever.
Ilhan Omar?
Yes, her.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fucking pig there from Somalia?
Millions of dollars, billions of dollars.
Yeah,
have
there's
gone
something like
to
9
Somalia.
billion. 9 billion.
Okay. And they know it, and yet they haven't done a damn thing to her or anybody else.
It is shocking. Absolutely shocking how someone can. And she's a spearhead and all that. I mean, she's in Congress. I mean, she has access to all the programs that are there. You know what I mean? And the money's flowing there, and they're putting it in suitcases, and they're going onto planes to Somalia with the suitcases.
Yeah, yeah.
Her and Tampon Tim.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jesus.
You can't
Christ.
tell me they didn't know. You cannot tell me they did
know.
not know.
They all know. They all
But
know.
again, no accountability. None.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah, the latest in Massachusetts is Ayanna Presley, right?
Okay.
The congresswoman, from
Yeah.
Massachusetts. Yeah. So she's involved in a little bit of a $2 billion scheme where her husband had got a contract with another person who's actually he heads a State Department, and the contract is to build a courthouse in Springfield. And once the courthouse is built, right, they're getting state dollars to build a courthouse. And once the courthouse is built, then they're going to maintain the property and charge the court system rent. And they have a contract for 40 fucking years, right? Who do you think's getting paid off of that? Who do you think has just got a 40-year-old hand in the till?
Yeah.
The governor. That's who.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wonder why I compare our government to the mafia. This would be one.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm sorry, the mafia was at least. You know what? They say that. Listen, they did what they did, but they at least had some moral compass, more than what our government does. I could tell you that.
Hey, they ran their business, right? And if you played in their game, then you played in their game. But
Right.
they didn't go after the average person on the fucking street.
No, they actually took care of people.
Do you know what I mean? So but yeah, that's what I think is happening. She's getting a 40-year handout. There's no doubt about it. Because even now, after they realize, and nobody knew this. This actually happened 2 months ago. This was found out like last week by a fellow by the name of Mike Urban. You see him on X every once in a while,
Yeah.
And he found it, he researched it, and he brought it to light. And now everybody's talking about it. Do you know what I mean? This thing was going to go under the radar.
Now I'm gonna have to be a little honest here, and I'm gonna have to put both sides. They all have their hands in the cookie jar. Every last one of them, whether they're a Democrat or a Republican, they all have their hands in the cookie jar because they all go into office broke as hell, and they all
come out richer than any.
Multi-millionaires. That's just.
It was never intended for them to do that. That's for sure.
Exactly.
You know, I worked for the state of Massachusetts for 35 years, right? The buildings that I was in, they owned them. They maintained them. You know what I mean? They don't give $2 billion to Fred to build a courthouse and then say, okay, Fred, you maintain the property. And then Fred charges you rent you know what I'm saying? I mean, hello, am I missing something here? You mean to tell me if the state is going to spend $2 billion, that's their building. They've got to maintain it. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot easier to maintain a building than to fucking pay rent on it.
Yeah.
Do you know? And I bet you if the building requires some work that is like expensive, the state's going to pull it, we're going to have to get this fixed. So okay, let's write a bill. Let's get some money out there. Let's get this thing done. Do you know what I'm saying? This is nothing but nothing but washed money. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yep.
I'm sitting here laughing, not at what you're saying, but I'm reading some of the comments. So that's why I'm laughing.
Why?
Because Diesel is quite funny.
Well, I can't even see him without my glasses.
I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out, Diesel.
Yeah. He says, LOL, I'm sorry. I just missed my blowy.
He's still got his mind on the denture adventure.
Yeah.
Okay.
You okay? Are you okay, Hank?
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine.
You changed all kinds of colors right there for a minute.
It was an attention getter.
I don't think Hank was ready for the denture adventure.
No, I wasn't. You know what I mean? I wasn't. That's okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, Diesel is funny.
But anyway, that's why I was laughing. Sorry. We got to break for some humor.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Because if not, this world will make you sit here and cry.
Oof. Oof.
But we could do another video. I don't know how many. I know I sent you a shitload of videos.
You've got over 10, probably.
Yeah, we're probably not going to get to all of them.
15 Did you say 10,000? 10,000? Yeah.
Not that much.
Marathon.
No, but I sent them a good 20, 25 videos.
Okay.
Because they're all pretty good. But yet nobody wants to wake up and smell the freaking coffee.
I agree.
I don't know how many times you got to be hit in the face before you realize.
Yeah. Well, here you go.
Will I still be able to go to church this Sunday after that last volley of comedy? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I don't know. I think you surpassed like at least 100 Hail Marys. I could tell you that.
Oh God, please help me.
I'm not gonna touch that one.
Okay.
I'm not gonna touch that one. Okay.
Yeah, lightning is pretty common in your neighborhood lately, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm not being a prior Catholic. I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
He's getting at least 100 Hail Marys. That's all I know. At least.
Yeah. You ready for the video now?
Yeah.
3 strategies that Muslims are using to try. What are the 3 strategies that Muslims are using to try and take over America?
Frank, I was listening to a Muslim imam. That Muslim imam lives in Florida, and he said that Islam will conquer the West in 3 ways. 3 strategies. Number 1, Islam will conquer the West through the womb of the woman. The womb of the woman, they consider that as a war zone. They call it the jihad of the womb. While we are aborting our babies, while we're killing 1 million babies every single year, while the feminist movement is telling women to not have babies, while we have LGBTQ ideologies saying that men and men can get married, and we know that Adam and Steve can't have babies, Our population is on a decline. Our procreation is on a decline. We're not having babies. Meanwhile, Muslims are multiplying. Muslim families have 4 to 5 babies per family, and a lot of Muslim men have more than one wife. So we, as Christians, we're the largest religion at 2.7 billion Christians. Islam is under us at 1.7 billion. But unfortunately, Christianity is not the fastest growing religion. Islam is the fastest growing religion. And they're growing not by conversion, they're growing by procreation. And that's war number 1. They will conquer the West through the womb of the woman. Number 2, they'll conquer the West through immigration. They are immigrating to the West, as I said before, by millions and millions and millions. Every single year, they're coming to Australia, America, Canada, and Europe. They are coming here, and we're inviting them in, and we're committing suicide. And all the naive liberals are saying, open the borders, open the borders. Donald Trump is hateful. We shouldn't have borders in America. Even Christians are falling for it, saying, love the foreigner. Yeah, love the foreigner, but heaven has borders around it, so America should have borders around it. Heaven is a country with borders around it, with angels manning the gates day and night, so America should have walls around it with manning day and night. And not only that, heaven has legal paperwork called the Book of Life, so America should have legal paperwork to allow people in that actually assimilate to the country. And this is Islam. They're going to come here and not assimilate. They're going to immigrate here and not assimilate. But biblical immigration is about assimilation. So that's number 2. They're going to come in here by immigration. They're not going to assimilate. They're going to bring their Sharia law, and then they're going to take over. Number 3, they're going to use our freedom against us, and we're going to tolerate them. They come here and say, hey, America, you said freedom of religion, right? Let us do our thing. You said freedom of religion. You can't speak against us. You can't critique us. You can't speak. You said freedom. And all the Americans, we shut up. Why? We're scared to be called Islamophobic. And this is a problem, Frank, is the Muslims looked at the homosexuals in the gay community, and they realized that when the gay community created the word homophobic, the church got scared to confront the sins of homosexuality because they were too scared of being called homophobic. So the gay guys came up with that word, and it worked. The church backed down. We stopped preaching that homosexuality is a sin. The Muslims looked at that word and they're like, wow, it worked for the LGBTQ. Let's make up a word for us so America can tolerate us, and we can just chuck out a word whenever they attack us. So they came up with the word Islamophobia. So now whenever we speak about Islam, anybody questions Islam, anybody says anything, they simply call you Islamophobic. And now what's America doing? We're just shutting up. We're sitting there while they're slitting our throat. We're sitting there while they come in, they invade our country.
A little less coffee.
He had some espresso.
A little less coffee on those guys. Absolutely.
Yeah. But he's right.
He's right.
He's right. Absolutely right. Yeah.
I keep trying to tell people, wake up. Nobody wants to wake up. They're playing the long game, and people are just sleeping. And I have to say, the Alphabet City, they're committing suicide, is what they're doing, because they
totally
really
agree with that.
Don't understand what they're getting themselves into, which is the reason why I keep saying I hope they know how to fly.
They're gonna bring skull diving to a whole new meaning.
Well, I mean, you know, you had that. Did anyone catch the news about the gay cruise ship that was what was some of the places they were trying to dock in? I can't remember the name of the countries, but they wouldn't let them even.
They wouldn't even let them dock. They wouldn't let them.
They wouldn't even let them dock. But yet, when you listen to some of them, they're blaming Trump. Hello,
yeah.
You're trying to go to a country where, if you're gay, their law is if you are gay that they can put you to death.
Yeah.
But yet you want to dock there? Hello.
Well, that's I mean, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But I think they throw these folks off a roof, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I call it skull diving. You know, that you know, when they take over, you know, that could become an Olympic sport for these folks. You know, and everybody can stand on the ground with their cards. You know, 10, 9, 8, depending upon how they go down. You know what I mean?
But Hank, you do follow what I'm saying, though. I mean, how twisted are you in the brain to think, oh yeah, we're going to go to, and again, I cannot remember the country, whether it was Egypt or whatever.
You know, again, I blame all the Democrats for this shit because they have this country so fucking fractured. We can't even focus on one particular subject.
Hank, you know what? I understand that, but at some point in time, you have to have some kind of common sense.
Well,
For the
I think
love
I
of
have.
Jesus.
I think I
mean,
have.
how burnt can you be to not put 1 + 1 = 2?
The only thing I can think about common sense right now is looking back at what happened the other day with the 2 people that got killed by ICE. They were illegal aliens. They went after them with cars. They got shot. Now they're dead. You know, everybody in the world, they were told that they were, you know, they were Americans, and they were shot by ICE. And you had hordes of people up in Maine. Matter of fact, they even you know, broke into Susan Collins's office and was having a riot there. I mean, that's not common sense, right?
But again, were any of them held accountable?
Well, nobody.
Okay, that's the problem right there. Start locking these people up, take them away, and let them pay the piper for their actions. Okay, it's like when you're raising kids. Your kid is 2 years old, they're stubborn, and they start throwing a tantrum because you didn't get them that toy that they wanted. And instead of giving them a good little spanking or a little smack in the backside, the parent buys them the toy. So
you know, they should.
The next time you go to the store and your kid wants something, they're going to repeat the same behavior. No?
Yeah, I mean,
right.
Yeah. I think cops should, you know, get nightsticks back. I think they should have them. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
You get smacked in the leg with a nightstick, you know it. You remember that. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, to have cops going crazy with them, absolutely. There's no doubt about it. But you know what? When I was a kid, if you got arrested as a kid, and they knew that, well, you're a kid, it's your first time, you know what I mean, and nothing really is going to come about that, but you still took the trip down the stairs when you were handcuffed. You know what I mean? And you remembered that. Do you know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't go back there the second time. I mean,
Hank, they're doing the same thing. Just like I know we spoke in a space about it, about, you know, emasculating men. They're doing the same thing to our cops. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with that.
You know, I'm going to bring up Scott LeBedo with his pacification of the nation. That is what's happening.
Yeah.
That is what has been happening. Okay.
Yeah, everything that they do is
men to be men. They don't want strong men. They call them toxic masculinity. No, that's bullshit. Men are supposed to be men. Men are supposed to be providers, protectors, and they want to take all that away. I don't understand it.
Well, it weakens the whole family. It weakens everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know? Absolutely. Absolutely. But you know, you can't do that to a Muslim man. He'll end up fucking killing you. You know what I mean? And that's okay. That's okay. He can kill you. You know what I mean? He's just going to get another wife. And that's okay. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy.
That's fine. If I'm going to go meet my maker, that's fine and dandy. But there's going to be a few people coming with me. I ain't going alone.
I agree with that. Yeah. Why walk that road alone? Take as many as you can with you. Absolutely. I agree with that.
That's the plan.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Diesel asked where Gator is, and I'm sure a lot of other people are wondering.
Oh, he's getting a blowy right now. Diesel's getting a blowy. You know what I mean? What?
Oh.
Did I say something wrong?
Say nothing.
Well, that's, you know.
I ain't saying a word.
That's
going to be a conversation that you and Gator are going to have.
No, there's no. It's not my business. You know what I mean? I'm not getting to get in the middle of that.
Well, anyway, Gator is here. He's just in the back.
Okay.
That's it. Gator is taking a chill pill and hanging back a little bit just for one night. And don't listen to Hank.
Oh, come on.
Hank is going to get you in trouble.
That was funny. Come on.
I'm not going to say nothing. I ain't getting in trouble. I ain't going down with the ship.
No, that's okay. That's all right. Gators in the chat box. Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Did we lose Bruno?
No, I'm here. I hit the wrong button.
That's okay.
I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, we do have another video ready when you're ready.
Whenever you are, we ready.
Here it comes.
It is blowy. What?
Oh, stop with
that. Happening in Iran. Sorry. New York City. This is happening in Iran. Sorry. New York City.
Takbir! Allah Akbar! Oh no! Oh no! Fuck you! This is the Islamic Republic of New Yorkistan. Islam will be in every household. Inshallah, the whole world is Muslim. Welcome to Mamdani's New York. You see the city? You see how it looks? Inshallah, your city looks just like this too.
No, they're not here to take over. They're not forcing their hand. They're not saying the quiet part out loud. They're just here to assimilate. They're just here to coexist. They are not a threat. Don't you even think about that. They are not a threat. They're just trying to leave all the bad and the horrible things back in their home country to make a better America. Are you out of your damn mind? When are people going to wake up and smell the invasion? This has nothing to do about racism. This has nothing to do about where people are coming from. It has everything to do with the ideologies, with the rhetoric, with the hidden agenda that many individuals are coming to America with. Not been enough to see what's happening in the UK? Has it not been enough to see what's happening in Canada? Has it not been enough seeing what is going on throughout all of Europe? And now here in America, we turn a blind eye.
Democrats.
Well, I want everyone to know that I can't remember that young kid's name. He's some kind of social media fucking bullshit influencer. I don't know what you want to call them. And he's
Grifters.
What was that?
Grifters.
Well, yeah, that too. Loser. I mean, there could be a million names for these people.
Yeah.
But he's out of your state. I hate to break it to you. He's from Florida. Why he was in New York City, I have no idea, but I wish somebody would have slapped the fucking bejesus out of him. I'm going to sit here and be honest. I'd pay good money to see it.
But that, what he was filming, though, was in New York. That was in New York, right?
Yeah, he was in New York, stating that.
Mandildos, New York.
Yeah, correct. But again, you know what? I'd like to see some real men start standing up. I'd like to see, and it does happen on occasion. There is, and I cannot remember his name. He happens to be Puerto Rican, and he's always in Manhattan, and he's always in his face with no fucks given. I love that guy. He don't give a shit, and he stands. He not only talks the talk, he walks the walk. And I got to give the man credit. And he's right. He, like me, is a native New Yorker, born and raised in the Bronx. He's tired of seeing this fucking shit. He's tired of what is happening. And I want to see more people stand up to this nonsense. You got him. You got Scott DeBato, who's out of Staten Island. He's out there doing his shit and doing the best he can. We do have some people, but not enough.
Not enough, right.
We are allowing this takeover, and it's got to stop. And not just in this state. Look at what's happening in Texas. Look at what's happening in Florida. I hate to say it, Bruno, but you guys got some stuff going on in Florida too.
Oh, we know. We know.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
people better wake up. It's coming.
You know, Maine is another one. That's huge. I mean, I really don't know what's happening here in Massachusetts because I'm not hearing anything. You know, the news out here in Massachusetts is yay Healy, yay Democrats. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Of course.
You don't hear anything negative. You know. You never hear
I
anything.
still, when I see what's going on in Boston, I still can't believe what's going on in Boston.
Well, you know, a lot of the property in Boston, most of the buildings there have a lot of vacancies. You know what I mean? Business is left and it's not coming back. And the property values, those buildings have dropped. And so when people who own the buildings try to, you know, have their taxes adjusted because the value went down, they find out that their value has actually gone up because, well, we just reassessed your property like you asked us to, and we find that you owe us, you know, a couple $1,000s more. Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of shit that's going on in Boston. So people that own buildings are having a hard time trying to get their reassessments done because they know they're going to end up paying more. You know what I mean? It's really fucked up there. You know?
I don't even know what to say anymore. I really don't.
But it's true. Those things are all fucking true. Right? And then they got this. Why?
I'm sorry.
What?
I happened to catch something here from Diesel. He goes, I swear I'm coming extra nigger.
Then they got this other thing where they have a certain amount of cities and towns. It's like 78 cities and towns around the 495 area, right?
Mm-hmm.
That they have to provide in their towns so much land for low-income housing. I forget what that program is called. But the other parts of the state don't have that same mandate. Do you know what I mean? So they're forcing cities and towns to do things that other cities and towns don't have to do. And the reason why they're doing that is because of the illegal aliens. You know what I mean? They have the illegal aliens right around the 495 belt into Boston. You know what I mean? Because the transportation is easy to get in and out of Boston. You can't put somebody out in Pittsfield, you know what I mean, and get them an Uber to go to Boston. Do you know what I mean? It's just that's ridiculous. That's a 2.5 hour commute anyway. You know what I mean? From the western part of the state into Boston. So 495 and inward, that's where the concentration where the illegal aliens are. You know what I mean? And they're forcing these towns to do things to provide real estate for, you know, low-income
illegal aliens.
Illegal aliens, yeah. You know, and a lot of towns are actually there's 3 or 4 of them that are fighting it, and they're saying, no, we ain't going to do this because we just ain't going to do it. You know.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, somebody did something here in New York City to show, and I think it's something like 50-something% of all these whatever housing vouchers or whatever it is going to illegal immigrants.
Yeah.
So it's not the American people that they're helping. And again, I'm sure I would not have a problem if it's somebody who kind of needs the help, a person with a disability, a veteran, anyone really, you know, that needs a little helping hand. I don't have a problem with that. What I do have a problem with is people that just got here and we're paying for everything for them and they contribute nothing. And on top of it, want to sit there and cry like little bitches that we want, I want more. I want this and I want that. And we don't have enough, what is it that they, challah meat or whatever. They're complaining that there's not enough. You know what? If that's what you freaking wanted, with all due respect, go to How many other countries are just a Muslim country?
Well, you got a few of them down there in the Middle East.
There's a lot. There's a lot of
Okay,
Muslim
so why not go to one of those countries? They got everything you want.
No, because they're going where the money is. They're going where the benefits are.
Well,
Why
we
should
need
I go to
stop
another
doing
fucking
that.
desert country when I can move into the Park Plaza over here?
We need to stop doing that.
This I agree with wholeheartedly. I mean, even
You know.
in Texas, they got people walking around, Muslims walking around the street, telling a local liquor store you can't sell
Can't
alcohol
sell
anymore.
alcohol, yeah.
You know what I mean? Butcher shop, no more pork. You can't sell pork. You know what I mean?
That's bullshit. Yeah. You can't.
Right?
Yeah.
And oh, by the way, can you get your dog off the fucking street because we don't like dogs? I mean, who the fuck are these
I'm
people?
letting you know now, if that shit, when the shit hits the fan here, I'm having a big old barbecue. Everybody bring everybody you know. I'm going to make the big whole thing of, I'm going to do the whole pig. I'm going to
Pig,
roast
yeah.
the whole pig
Whole
right
pig
out front.
on a spit,
The whole
so everybody
freaking
can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm roasting the whole goddamn pig.
Yeah, here's the apple, motherfucker, right in the mouth. Yeah.
Bring as much alcohol as you want.
Yep.
Bring your pets.
Yeah, bring your
Just don't
dogs.
bring
Yeah,
the goat.
absolutely. Yeah. You know
No
what I mean?
goats.
Hank and I will come and visit you when you do that, and I'll bring my 3 German shepherds and let them try to tell them to leave.
Absolutely. There'll be plenty of pork for them too.
Yeah.
I mean, when I heard that, when I seen that in the paper, I was like, you got to be kidding me. Can you imagine walking around telling people what they can and can't do? Who the fuck are you? I mean, I don't mind anybody coming here, but just don't push your shit on me.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean?
You know, that would be like, and I had this, well, I'm not going to get into the whole story, but like, just say one of them moved in next door and I decide that I'm going to have a barbecue. And I'm in my backyard barbecuing and I'm making hamburgers, hot dogs, and whatever it is.
Pork chops.
And I decide to do pork chop. They're going to
Yep.
tell me, oh, well, you can't do that because it offends us.
Right. So I at that point, I don't think I'd beat the shit out of him for giving me a culinary lesson. I would beat the shit out of him for fucking coming over to me when my barbecue was going on and giving me shit. That's why I beat the shit out of him, right? And then the next day, I'd beat the shit out of him for telling me I can't eat fucking pork. Think about that one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you're gonna bust my chops when I got friends, family over here, and you're gonna give me shit like that. Okay,
Listen,
we're gonna go right now.
I'll
You know
go
what I mean?
to my little butcher here, Frank and Sal's, and I will buy freaking, I don't know, $500 worth of products to barbecue, and I'll invite all the bikers. We
Have a
can
street
play.
party.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a big old party.
Let me just tell you about the Hells Angels just a little bit, okay? They're always looking for work, and they're more than happy to provide you with your service that you need. You know what I mean? But enough said.
And this girl could cook, I could tell you that. You ain't gonna go hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Meg is getting hungry.
Well, I can't feed her right now.
Dang
But
it! Dang it!
Our next video is your best friend.
my best friend.
Your best friend.
Ahmed.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Ahmed the dead terrorist. No, he goes by Ma'am Dildo, the idiot.
Yeah.
Oh man,
You
dildo.
got the appropriate name for him.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I
think so.
Yeah, he's next up in line.
Oh,
So
I
whenever
think
you
this
wanna-
is. I got a lot to say if it's the video that I think it is.
It's one of two. Let's put it that way. It's
All
one
right,
of the
I don't
two
know
that-
which one it is, but
Well, you be the judge. Here it
yeah,
comes.
will do.
NYPD when they put forward
their numbers, what we're seeing are some of the lowest numbers that New York City has seen in recorded history, especially when it comes to murders and shootings. These are the lowest we've ever seen. And what I think is important to know is a lot of the increase in rape also comes from an expanded definition of what counts as rape, as well as survivors coming forward for acts that took place years prior. And we are thankful for them coming forward, the courage and the bravery it takes, but just to provide New Yorkers with that context. And I'm proud that in working with Commissioner Tisch, we were able to fulfill the two hopes that we had earlier in the year to provide 2 different command centers in the Bronx like we do in Brooklyn and Manhattan and in Queens, and to also provide additional training to officers, all within the originally authorized headcount.
On the Midtown.
Well,
what's the expanded definition of rape?
I have no idea what his meaning is, but in the Muslim world, they don't consider it rape.
No, it's their duty.
So they don't. So yeah. So that's why you'll say their definition of rape over here is going to be a lot different than ours, trying to make it so that what they're doing is fine, okay, that we need to accept it. I don't think 9-year-olds are going to want to accept that shit.
There was a movie on X there that I watched there about this. I think it was a fellow in England there that, like I guess a young girl got raped by 7 kids or 7 young men, and he ended up killing them. It's banned in Europe. I forget the name of the goddamn thing. But gang rape is usually, it's their job. It's their duty to do that as a Muslim in the Quran. You know what I mean? They're not holy, so they can do whatever the fuck they want. That's their feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone here watch the podcast on, I can't remember what days it is, The Finest Unfiltered? I don't know what the case is, retired from NYPD. They touched a little bit on this video in regards to how I have to be honest, the NYPD is fudging these numbers.
Of course they are.
Yeah. And the way they break it down as to what is considered rape and what is like all these other things, it's sickening. Okay.
Yeah, it's very sickening.
Yeah.
It's really sickening. And I'm sure you guys have seen that we're supposedly, New York City, we're at the lowest crime rate in the history of New York City. Okay. I call bullshit. Okay? Somebody's fixing those books. I don't give a shit what anyone says.
Right. They all do it. I mean, they all do it.
But that it in itself is a problem. And that's one of the reasons why I like to listen to that podcast, because they do call them out, and they do call it out to directly not just the NYPD, because it's really not the officers, but it's the higher ups.
It's the higher ups. It's the people that control the numbers, right?
Right. And
they
just
have to
fact, you would think one of them or a few of them would have some kind of integrity and say, you know what? I swore an oath to do this job. I'm not doing this. I ain't fudging the numbers. I ain't lying. I ain't doing this. And I get it that they're going to jeopardize whatever it is. But you know what?
They ain't going to do that.
At the end of the day, you got to look at yourself in the mirror, no? I wouldn't be able to do it.
When you have an organization who has to provide some type of statistical analysis of whatever it is that they're doing, you know what I mean? Invariably, always the boss comes down and say, listen, this is what we got to show, because we got to get, X amount of dollars for next year. Do you know what I mean? It happens, and people do it.
I understand that, but does that or does that not make you a fucking sellout?
Yeah, it makes you a sellout. Absolutely.
Okay.
But it also lets you keep your job for the next year. Right?
You know what?
So when you get into these government jobs, right? I mean, it's very hard to get rid of an employee. I mean, unless they do something really stupid. You know what I mean? But what they do is they make your life so fucking difficult, you want to jump out the fucking window. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot easier to get along than it is to, I'm just saying it happens, and it happens a lot.
And I understand that to a certain point, Hank. But
I know what you're saying.
You're pretty much saying, well, for the job, I'm going to sell my fucking soul. That's what you're saying. And you know what? There are certain things that I will not do. It's just the way it is. Yeah. I'm not going to sell out to keep a job. I'm not going to lie and put women in jeopardy to keep a fucking job.
No,
I'm just not going to do it.
Okay. I'm just saying it happens there. That's all I'm saying.
I know it happens, but I'm saying, you know what? Grow a pair. I get that you put time into this job. You know what? I'll bring it down to when they did the whole black thing. Okay. In New York City, there was many people that worked for the city of New York that lost their jobs. And not just in the NYPD, everywhere. In the fire department,
everywhere,
teacher, you name it, across the board. And there were people that were not going to, that's it. They weren't going to do it. And I respect them for that.
Yep.
And
they
did not get their jobs
back, right?
They did not. But you know what? I respect them because at least they had some kind of integrity. That's all I'm saying. There are certain things that, you know what? I'm not going to do. It's just the way it is.
I get you. I get it.
I'm certainly not going to lie and pretend that women are not getting raped and girls are not getting raped to make the numbers look good. I'm not fucking signing my name to that shit. Because you know what? One day you got to meet your maker and you're going to have to answer for that bullshit. At least I'd hope to think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't no job worth that.
Okay. I'm just saying that happens.
I know. I'm just putting my stance out there. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just the way I feel.
Yeah.
Well, Bruno, we can do another video if you'd like.
Who's carrying?
From New York City's Mayor Zohran Mamdani after a string of attacks on multiple churches. Silence is deafening from a socialist who never seems to hesitate to lecture New Yorkers about justice and intolerance. A man is federally charged with allegedly firebombing 2 houses of worship in Queens, and investigators have not ruled out arson in the fire that destroyed a 170-year-old Brooklyn church. That is such a heartbreak. They're still examining the evidence of possible foul play. But when churches are attacked or burned, City Hall should never go quiet. Condemning hate shouldn't be a question of politics, but this is what happens when progressive politics treat faith as an afterthought and religious institutions as something less worthy of public concern. Here to weigh in is Bruce Blakeman, Nassau County.
Again, why is this happening all of a sudden?
Muslims.
I've lived here all my life.
Yep.
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, Muslims. Right.
Yeah, well.
And more is going to happen. You know what I mean? And eventually it's going to happen in other states too.
Well, they're doing it in Canada.
Really? Oh, yes. Canada. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been burning churches.
Welcoming those motherfuckers by the bushel full.
Yeah. Look what you get.
That church in Bushwick that just burned down, that church was 100 and something years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
176 years old.
It burned to nothing. There's nothing left.
That history's gone.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
How sad is that?
Yes.
No, Notre Dame
Pathetic.
burnt, and right? Paris.
Yeah. Yeah.
And did they
That was
rebuild that? Is
Muslims
that
that did that
rebuilt?
one.
Yeah. Is that
Yeah.
rebuilt
Yeah.
yet?
Yeah. I don't know if it's finished, but I know they were rebuilding it.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of that work that they did
Mhm.
back then, you just don't have the craftsmen around here to do that kind of stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? A lot of that
Yeah,
stuff is just, it's old
gone.
school. It's gone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. It is amazing. But yeah, that's what Muslims bring to the table.
Yep.
Rape, destruction,
Yep.
burnt churches, right? Just
Gays
fuck up
off
everything.
buildings. Yep.
What's
They
that?
threw the gays off buildings.
Yep, skull diving. Yep.
Yep.
But again, you don't see anyone saying anything. It's amazing.
I wonder if they are doing betting games on which gay person's going to hit the ground first when they throw them off the building. Somebody could probably make a lot of money there.
Oh,
Jesus
jeez.
Right?
I just, like I said, I mean, it's kind of sad. It really is sad what is happening, and no one is paying attention. And look who it is. It's Mr.
Gator.
Gator.
Can we shoot him yet? Can we shoot him yet?
Not yet.
Shoot who?
Well, you can. You could do whatever you want. He bounced in and bounced out.
What did he say?
Can we shoot him yet?
Just let me know when we can shoot him.
I can't. I don't understand.
He wanted to know if he could shoot him yet.
Shoot Gator?
No, whoever is doing all this stuff that is going on in this world.
Oh.
Just let me know when you can shoot the fucking ragheads. I'll be back in the back.
Well, I'd like to see one of them, though. Just one of them. Put in a cage, doused with gasoline, and lit on fire. You know what I mean? Like maybe in
Yeah.
Times
And-
Square or something, you know?
Yeah, and put the Koran with them too. Let them
Yeah,
both
help
burn.
burn. Yeah, help 'em burn. Yeah.
Well, again, you know what? New York is probably shot to shit at this point. We're probably not going to make it, but I'm really trying to just wake other people up in other states.
If
Let that
Mandani,
be
if
Hank's
Mandela,
idea. I'm sorry, Hank. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but see,
No, go
you
ahead.
had the idea. Y'all were going to do your pig roast. Hank's idea is your heat source.
Okay.
You want to put one of them in a cage. Throw the Quran in there with him. Yeah, I like that. And
I
douse
want
him in
roast the
gasoline.
pig right on top of the cage.
Right there. There you go. Let
I
Hank
got
get
it.
his enjoyment. Crack a couple of cold ones. I hear that Bruce will put a good beer up there in mass. And
Not a bad idea.
let that fucking light that rag-headed motherfucker up. And while you got the flames going, roast the pig right on top of it. The cage will serve as a mighty nice grill. Flip a burger or two.
and it keeps the ambers from getting out too. Like
Right,
Muslims,
exactly.
You know,
Safety, pumpkin, safety.
yeah, that's all I was thinking about.
There you go. See, just thought I'd throw my 2 cents worth.
Yeah. I mean, they've done that to us over there many a time. You know what I mean? And I just don't see why we can't do that.
Well, I don't know. I really would like for more people to really wake up. That's all
And smell the
I
coffee.
have to say.
The only, I will say this though. If there is any reason in this country to fight hard for the Second Amendment, it's these motherfuckers.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely. Yes.
Without a doubt.
And I have waited and waited and waited so long to have this opportunity right here. Hey, host, you got 10 minutes until you're into the 2-hour mark.
Somebody's being a smart ass tonight. Just for that, Gator, we're gonna go over. We're gonna do overtime. Okay? We gotta get through every single video. We're gonna be here till midnight.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
But I know that there's a lot of videos because I sent you a shitload.
Hey, Silver Bell, just in case you may have forgotten. You know, he could hit that end stream anytime he wants and blow you up.
Know.
Yeah, I mean, really, he could. Not that I'm trying to give him any weird ideas, but it could happen.
He ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that. He's just funny.
He knows I'm playing, first of all. And second of all, I ain't doing it anyway. I'm not sitting on here till midnight. That's for damn sure. I mean, we could go a little over, but I'm sure Hank's got shit to do. I'm sure Bruno's got shit to do.
You know, for some reason, my dog's been hanging underneath the porch, right?
No, really?
I got a 16 by 16 porch out there, and the only axis is a small axis in the front, and he's all the way on the other side. You know what I mean? And I've been the last 2 nights I had to crawl in there to get him out. You know, tonight I'm thinking I'm gonna board the place up. You know what I mean?
I wonder why does he like being there? Just curious.
Well, it's been hot and humid, and he digs in the dirt.
So he's cooling off.
Yeah, he's cooling off. Yeah, and you know, and he's an old guy too. He's got to be about 13 now, I think. You know what I mean?
You ain't got an air conditioned room, fam?
Sure, but he don't do that. This dog is a funny dog. We got him when my son came home, right?
Okay.
And he's got a lot of character. He's an old dog. I think this dog would go out swinging. You know what I mean? He's got arthritis. It's hard for him to move around. You know what I mean? But he, on the most part, unless my son's there, he's by himself.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He doesn't usually hang out with me and my wife. You know what I'm saying? And in the morning, he went out there. He's been under there all day. He's out there right now. He hasn't even had dinner. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but I'm going to have to get him out, and I'm going to have to get him something to eat. There's just no doubt in my mind.
You need to be a good human.
Good human. Good dad.
You need to be a good human.
Yep. He's I would imagine one day we're gonna wake up and he's not. That's gonna happen. You know what I mean? And I bet you probably, sooner than we would like to think. But he is a great dog. He's got a lot of character. He's a great dog.
Yeah, he's like my Bruno in a way. Sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the way he is. I
got a soft spot for pups.
Oh yeah, I mean, any animal, any pet you have, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I spoil my pups. They spoiled.
Oh, my wife spoils. Yeah, we got our dog is Pyro. Pyro's his name.
He's beautiful.
Yeah, he's a pit bull.
Gorgeous.
He's about 100 pounds, and my wife spoils him. Man. You know what I mean? She'd take the steak right off my fucking plate and give it to him. You know what I mean?
Me too. I'd be like, Hank, you don't need that steak.
Yeah, he'd be like, yeah, what's that one? You know that one? I want that steak. Okay, here you go. You ate yesterday. Shut up.
I would bet that he probably loves your wife, though.
Oh, everywhere they go.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is, right, if even he thinks there's an aggression, right, his eyes
he's gonna fuck somebody up.
His eyes go totally fucking black, like you're looking right into Satan's face, and he's on you, like he's just watching. He's just watching for the next move. I mean, I really pity anybody that. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this lady. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, you might get her. You might hit her. But that's the last fucking thing you're gonna hit. Yeah.
Well, that makes for a really good dog.
Oh, he's a great dog. He's a great dog. Yeah, absolutely.
I love pitties. I always have. I miss mine. I had one. Oh my
Yeah.
God, did I love that dog? I miss him terribly.
You know, if anything happens to this dog, I think, and I get another dog, I think I want a German Shepherd. I want a female German Shepherd. And I'm not talking about a Bellonese. I'm talking about just a regular German Shepherd.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
got
mean?
one of those.
Yeah, because I just ain't got the energy for a Bellonese. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that thing is like a golf ball on a fucking highway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't play that way. I mean, I can't move like Jagger no more. I mean, I try and I get hurt. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think
know what you mean.
A female German Shepherd, I think, would be
even Gator knows what you mean.
Yeah. Well, that's just my opinion. You know, I've
I'm
always
with
wanted
you.
one. My wife always wanted the pits. You know what I mean? But I think if the next one, if it happens, is going to be a German.
I love German Shepherds too. I always wanted one with them big ears, and I want a boy one, and I want to call him Radar.
Radar? Okay.
Yeah, because of the ears.
That's a good name for a dog. Yeah.
Radar. Perfect
Oh,
name.
they are like Radar.
Nobody steal my dog name.
You know, I seen a Doberman Pinscher one time, right? I think maybe a couple of years ago, and it was like
I think we side railed ourselves.
What's that?
I said I think we side railed ourselves.
I'm sorry.
We kind of went off the tracks.
We could sidetrack a
Well,
little
the
bit.
Doberman Pinscher that I've seen doesn't like Muslims.
Oh, German
Doesn't
Shepherds
like
don't
Muslims.
either.
Bad
German
Muslims.
Shepherds, German Shepherds, so he's
Listen,
they don't like them either.
I'm
They
pretty
don't.
much, I think I said it in a space. If all hell breaks loose, I'm going to go somewhere. I'm going to adopt every fucking dog humanly possible because they don't like dogs. And I'm going to start a pig farm. And that's where I'm going to live.
A pig farm, yeah, absolutely.
Me, the pigs, and the pups.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pigs eat all the leftovers, even the bones.
BPP. Bitch, pups, and pigs.
I don't believe you gave that.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
The big old sign.
Yeah.
That'd be beautiful.
I'm surprised Gator hasn't jumped in on this one.
Oh, yeah.
must
Hey,
have
do we got
fallen
another
asleep.
video? Let's throw another video up. Let's throw one up. Throw another one up.
Yeah.
Are some of the rules that are included under Sharia law doctrine. Homosexuality is punishable by death. Criticizing the
Didn't I
Quran is
say
punishable by death. Criticizing Mohammed is punishable by death. Husbands can have up to 4 wives. Fathers have the right to marry off their daughters. All of that sounds totally insane to me. Do you think there are Muslims practicing Sharia law in this country, in America right now?
I think there's no question that that's happening, and there's no question that they're pushing for it to happen. I think the big issue is this. If you want to practice your religion in peace and privacy, you're welcome to do that in the United States of America. But if practicing your religion means others have to submit to you, that's not okay. So I'm Jewish. I don't eat pork, but I don't expect the grocery store to stop selling it. And a big part of what we're dealing with is mainstream Islam demanding that we change what it means to be in America to accommodate them. And that is not okay.
And that...
Bingo. That's it in a nutshell. That's it in a nutshell. Couldn't give a fuck less. Just don't push it on me.
That's right.
Well, but
You
they
know what I
are, though. I
Oh, I
mean,
know
I
they are.
believe it was in Florida. I can't remember where in Florida. Might have been Orlando, if I remember correctly, but don't hold me to that. Young girl, woman, not a girl, but I would say early 20s, walking her dog, and this Muslim guy is having like a fucking fit that she's got the dog.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you right now, that is not going to end well.
Nope.
If
And it
that's
shouldn't.
me with
Who
my
the fuck is
dogs,
he?
it ain't
Who the
going to
fuck
end
is he?
well.
Who the fuck is he? You know what I mean?
Yeah, telling her to get out. I can't remember where they were, if it was a park but telling her she has to leave because she's got the dog. No, you motherfucking leave. I ain't leaving. You leave.
Yep. That's the way I do it too. I said, you want to take? You want me to let him have a taste of you? My dogs
there you go.
love to taste them, huh? I got 3.
Yeah, I can see them. 1, 2, 3. Right
Well,
behind
now
you.
you understand why I'm going to do the BPP, the bitch, the pigs, and the pups.
Yeah.
I'll adopt every freaking big dog they have at every pound. I'm taking them all. They're going to live all together happily.
Oh, those Great Danes were kind of, all they have to do is sit on them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to have a pet.
Yeah, that's why I love my German Shepherds, because they're that good.
Yeah. But, you know, this shit about marrying off a 9-year-old girl.
That's bullshit.
Well, I did have a video in there about that too. I just don't know. I really don't know which one it is because I sent so many of them.
Yeah, but it's
Which
still
is crazy
bullshit.
because they actually sit there and try to justify it.
Oh, here's one. Since you're talking about it, I just pulled it down.
Was the girl Muhammad married?
That's
It
the
was
one.
married at 6, consummated at 9.
How old was the girl Muhammad married?
It was married at 6, consummated at 9.
So she was mature by 6.
No. Consummated means 9.
Okay, so 9. She was mature by 9.
You know Tanner stages? Yeah, you know in Tanner's, biologically, there's something called Tanner stages. Are you aware of this?
Can you explain it?
Yeah, the Tanner stages is the stages of puberty. You know, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. By stage 4,
that was a common thing even in Europe.
Yeah, even in Europe. Rebecca was 3 in the Bible anyway.
It's like if you have slavery, slavery was a fairly normal thing in many places in the world. And as conditions change, so do the attitudes and the beliefs and, in the end, the material reality. So you have to look at the material conditions more so than ideology, because most people think that the society is driven.
So slavery and marrying 6-year-olds was okay back then, but not now? Is that kind of your...
It depends on not just the time, but the place.
So it's still okay.
Yeah.
Depending upon where you are. But a 9-year-old kid?
I'm so glad you picked up on that key point right there.
A 9-year-old kid? Think about that. A 9-year-old kid.
Well, look at what they did in the UK. Thousands of young girls have been brutally raped.
Oh yeah, gang rapes. Yeah, I was at 215,000. They I think the estimate was 215,000 over
Can you imagine?
so many years. Yeah,
that's disgusting. And again,
and the politicians are like, no problem.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? They're
probably doing it
too. I'm going to tell you
You know,
honestly.
that's why I was saying if the population concentrates their energy and focus on the politicians that are allowing this shit to happen, things will change. But if you're just going to go and riot in the fucking street, nothing's going to change. You got to take that energy and you got to focus where it needs to be. And once that happens, then things will change. And that's going to happen here in the United States. There's no doubt in my mind, because as soon as the people get enough of it, as soon as they've had enough of it, it's going to happen. You know, politicians are going to start getting picked off. It's just that simple. You know?
Well,
and that's why they want the guns.
We need real men to stand up. We really do. We need men to stand up, and women too. I mean, don't get me wrong, but enough is enough at this point. It really is.
I agree. I know you've hit your limit. I'm just saying, as a population, you know, we haven't felt enough. The Democrats haven't given us enough pain yet to do that, but it's coming. It's coming. Someone rapes, you know, a gang of kids rape my kids. I don't give a fuck. Muslims gang rape my kids. I don't give a fuck who they are. They're wearing something, I'm gonna fucking kill them. Whether they did it or not, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
They're there. Yeah. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I'll go hunting. That's all.
I'll gladly spend the rest of my life in jail, or you know what? I don't really care.
No, I
about
won't. No, not in jail. I'll just fucking, you know, I know how to do this.
Yeah.
I kind of believe you a little bit there. I told you he's got a little gangster in him.
Not gangster. Just I just got an easy walk about me. That's all.
I'll give you a secret. Gator and I know how to do it and get it done.
Well, you know what?
We gotta have a lot more Gators than me, and also probably Hank too. That we do it right, we can get it done.
I keep saying I really think that one day this country will be saved, and it'll be saved by our veterans.
Yep.
I've said it in the past.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt.
No doubt in my mind.
It'll be our veterans that save this country.
That's right. Yeah.
So, well, I guess
Fucking
we
9-year-old
are at the little over 2 hour mark before Gator pops in and has something to say. Gator should come out from the back room and do our little finale thing that he always makes us do.
Yeah.
I think Gator needs to come out from the back.
Yeah.
Come on out, Gator.
You do not have to put the camera on. You can talk behind your hat. We'll still hear you. Hey, welcome.
There he is.
Y'all keep talking shit. Are we shutting down? Is that what it is?
Well, we have to make sure we stay in the 2 hour mark, or you're gonna reprimand me. So.
Well, I was fixing to text you and shit. Isn't that how it's supposed to?
Right. Well, that's what I was waiting on. I was waiting on.
We went a little
text.
over.
I
That's
figured
all
I'd get
right,
you before you texted me.
Hey, I got my fun out of it. I mean, I'm not gonna go all female on you and start nagging and shit.
Oh, you mean he's not gonna go Karen?
That's my job. Usually it's me. I'm like, well, who wants to go first? Is it going to be Bruno or Gator?
I'll go first.
Well, since he's in that spot, Gator can go first.
Okay.
I'll go. Then
What is he, the unknown what is he, the unknown podcaster tonight or what?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm surprised he didn't actually move me, to be honest with you, when I weren't looking.
Oh, because usually Bruno likes to go first.
Yeah, he's like that. I won't be long because I honestly, I just had my head laid back in the chair because my office is spinning.
Oh.
Sorry, I thought of something funny there for a minute.
No, this is actually this was actually real, and I'm not even drinking.
Yes, you are.
I appreciate you guys filling in. I do greatly appreciate it, and it was a great podcast. I just sat back and honestly, I listened to it on my phone, so there was a little bit of a delay, only a second or two, but it was great watching it on the first time I got to do that, and it was actually pretty cool. So that was interesting. But y'all did a phenomenal job, and I think I've been fired because
Gator who?
That right, exactly. Y'all pulled in.
Where is it?
Y'all, there's 156 people watching you guys, and
really,
actually, y'all got a Facebook love from Cat Holly, our buddy Miss Cat. Got a Facebook love from Miss Cat. So yeah, y'all did a good show, great show, and I appreciate again y'all pulling this off for me, and that's it for me. Thank you very much.
Bruno, before you go, Gator, you're not getting out of this that easily. You drafted me into this. You're coming back. Be ready next Tuesday. I don't want to hear shit.
Oh, yes. I'll be back.
I'm
I
just letting you know.
I need some recovery time. That's all.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
That little Toy Story fall was no bueno.
I
bueno.
know.
Yeah.
I know, and we got you this week, but don't think for a minute you're going to bail out, because you're not. I will kick your ass. And now Bruno could go.
No, you have to paddle me. I like paddling.
Hey, you didn't find any.
Whatever gets the job done, but it ain't going to be pleasant.
Only when you do it, though.
Listen to me. You may think it's going to be pleasant, but it's not. So just prepare yourself.
Hey, y'all haven't had it till you've had a Super Bowl paddle.
Oh, stop you bullshit.
Gator's still Gator.
Yes, he is. He must
That's
be
why we
feeling
love-
better.
I wonder if
That's
he
why
found
we
any
love-
blueberries.
Yeah, that's why we love him and all that, and we try to give him a lot of fun. Hey, he disappeared again.
He did.
But he's down at the bottom, but he left the screen. I guess he went mum.
Well,
There
I'm
he is.
here. I'm here. I just went backstage. Y'all, anything? I'm still here.
Just playing a little bit. Oh, yes, it was a great, I think, not space, but podcast. And we did
That's a
cover
nice
a
number,
little bit in a short. Yeah, we did cover quite a bit in a short time, and we could come up with some other stuff like this too, and push it out, push it and push it and push it. Maybe we got 156 viewers today. I think that was pretty good. Yeah, but I'd like to see a lot more. So that we're knowing that we are getting the word out. Of what we can do and how we can, keep this country from going too far under the, because right now you could take it and just flip it and it would be all in the Middle East, because USA, if we're not careful, it will become the Middle East.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what their plans are. So, but anyway, up to you, Hank.
Well, I think that people need to look out for signs. They need to look out for, in the news, in your communities where people are getting stabbed in the neck. That is a horrific wound when it happens. And they're known for that. You know what I mean? Knives are their friends. You know what I mean? And I don't think that the government is going to ban knives now, are they? I don't think so.
I haven't heard that they are yet.
Gang rapes are another one. Your kids, you know what I mean? And even your boys, the same shit. You know what I mean? You got to watch that stuff. It's because it's all going to come. It's all going to come about when you start hearing more and more of this shit in your area. That means you're getting more and more of it. It's there, you know. And I think that my message to everybody out there that's listening is, you have to defend your Second Amendment rights, right? You have to defend them. There is no reason in the world why you can't defend yourself. Massachusetts has the duty to retreat. I'm trying to get that to stand your ground. You know what I mean? Why should I have to fucking run away if somebody's coming after me? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think it shouldn't have to be that way. But that's the way these motherfuckers want it. And that's all I got to say, because the Muslim people, they're different. You know what I mean? We don't live like that. We've never lived like that. We don't know it. We haven't felt it. You know what I mean? But these motherfuckers, they steal from their own. They fuck their own. They kill their own. They don't give a fuck about nothing. Life to them is shit. You know what I mean? That's all I got to say.
Yeah. And done well, and well done, and said well done.
Well, I want to
Well said.
first. I want to thank Hank and Bruno, because God knows I wouldn't have been able to do this without them. Given that Gator kind of just threw me out there, but it's all good.
When we've seen you, you were underneath the bus. He threw you right under the bus, and we were looking at you, waving at you. You know what I mean?
He just shoved me right in front of that freaking bus, and it ran me right over. But anyway, as far as this subject, I've been singing this for a long time here, and I've been trying to wake people up. And I'm not trying to wake people up, and I'm not trying to scare people. I'm trying to say that if we do not stop this where it is at right now, it's going to be our children and grandchildren that are going to have to fight this war. So please, for the love of Jesus, wake up. Just wake up and start seeing what's going on around you. These people are not here to assimilate. They're not here to be your friend. This is a takeover, and a hostile takeover at that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I have to say. But again,
Absolutely.
Hank, Bruno, you guys are the best. Thank you.
Well,
You're welcome.
You better
You're very
make
welcome.
sure you get better by Tuesday. That's all I know.
You mother-
What's that again? Are you talking about Gator being
Yeah.
have to be ready
Oh,
by
Gator.
Tuesday?
Better by Tuesday.
He can be if he behaves himself, but if he's all like me, he'll never get better.
No, he's got to get better. That's it.
But
He
if he's-
needs his
Gee.
rightful position right where I am. He's got to move up one slot.
Watch this. He's got to move up one spot.
Yeah. There you go. See? That's the way it's supposed to be.
Oh, be damned. He's got a picture.
There you are. You don't look that bad.
He had his mic off too.
But anyway,
Gator.
everyone, and I'm grateful for all the people that came in and tolerated.
Yeah, 159. Good
my,
number. That was a good number. Yeah.
Tolerated me being the host. Appreciate it. Bring some
hostess-
friends next Tuesday.
The
And I'm
hostess with the
sorry
mostest.
about yesterday. We had
look.
we had technical difficulties yesterday.
Yeah, it's all my fault.
See, I showed my picture and it's down to 157. See, look at there. Just the, see, that's what happened. That's what happened.
just-
I
just-
fucking unblanked my camera and this shit dropped to 157. See,
Yeah, it went back up to 158.
but it's
Oh,
still not
geez.
159, though, is it? So fuck you.
Gator, you know we all love you.
Hey, not as much as I love me.
Listen, that's between you two. I don't know what to say.
Hey, me and myself love me, but I can't stand me.
That is a problem all in itself.
That covered me, myself, and I, didn't it?
Sure did. We always in a fucking fights about something. Me, myself, and I are fighting about something. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just walk out the door, and I'm gonna let Bruno handle the ending of the stream and all that shit.
Well,
Thank you again
somebody
for,
has to
doing
shut
that
it
for me.
down. I don't have that ability, so it's
I'll
got to be you
shut-
or Gator.
Bruno can do
I'll
that.
shut
And
it down.
we'll be back on next Tuesday. Same
Yeah,
bat
I'll be back
time,
in all
same
my
I'll
beauty.
shut it down.
channel.
He's coming
you-
off vacation next Tuesday, so he'll
Yeah.
be on duty Tuesday.
Yeah.
Hello, Hank. What you up to now?
Me?
Yeah, you. What you
I
up
was
to?
just kind of wondering if we're going to hang out for a couple of minutes afterwards, you know?
Do you want to?
Probably.
Yeah,
You
just for
want
2
to?
minutes or something, you
All
know?
right.
Just for
Yeah.
2
Okay.
minutes or something.
All
All
right.
right.
All right. We can
So
do that.
we're out. Have a good
All
one.
right.
Peace, guys.
Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah. Good night.